Standing up for yourself, it might feel like the easiest thing to do. But for me, standing up for myself has made me cry like a baby to the person who I'm standing up to. And this isn't a pattern that's new. It's a pattern that I've known about me, that I have had to fix to build strength, be strong for my character, and my truth. In all places for me, and the integrity I see for my future, me. The first time I ever stood up for myself was a work situation that came through towards my manager, who did something I can't recall, but I didn't appreciate it. So I decided I will say something to defend me before I felt it fester in my heart's truth. I was 21 years old at the time, and I said to my boss, I have something to tell you, and I feel like I need to stand up for myself in that work-balance life. However, I knew I was going to cry, but knew I had to get these words out of my mouth to make it through whatever situation was going on at the time. So I looked at him and I said, I have something to say to you in all seriousness. Because usually I'm not the serious one. That's how I am represented at most places of employment and those who know me in life. I'm known for being easygoing and funny, and the one who always offers help and pulls through anytime. So I said, please, listen to the words I'm about to say. But I'm going to warn you, there's going to be tears coming down my face. I actually said, pay no mind to the tears you're about to see, but I need you to listen to the words that I'm going to speak. Because right now, the words, they overrule the emotion that is about to exude out of me. So I stood there and I said what I needed in order to represent my dignity in my life, while the tears came running down my face. But he knew they were coming, so he wasn't so surprised since I warned him in the first place. He was understanding of the words that I did say, and when I was through, he thanked me. Standing up for myself feels exhausting in the brain. It's literally part of my brain that I have to train. And I don't know if that stems from parents or schools or always being told to just listen to others that are older than you, respect and abide the rules. But sometimes you have to speak up for yourself, which takes practice, and it doesn't come easily. At times I've had to mindfully sit in my room, look in the mirror, and just say what it is I want to speak, to practice that truth, so I can practice saying the words confidently, looking up and saying them without crying, and then being mindful of my body if it's shaking from anxiety, to not look aggressive, but carry a sense of authority and respect for my life. The look of the eyes that I'm serious. I won't accept this from you in my life. When I've been able to stand up for me, it has made me feel so proud. And that's all I could say over and over again for me. I'm so proud of myself. In my hardest times, I've felt and seen the room spin right before my eyes, before I stated with this internal power that took over me like a Skrillex video, because I respect myself, and then I stood up for me. Standing up for myself has made me walk more confidently, put my shoulders back like I'm a woman and not a teen. Because it's not the popular teen look that you would see. It's the one that wears the Hello Kitty backpack with glasses that looks kind of nerdy. Well, they wear the things they enjoy, but it's not what everyone else would do. Has keychains on the side of their backpack with different squashmallow animals, and when you sit by their side, they are slightly hunched over, afraid to smile, even when they laugh with you. With braces on their teeth, which is all oh, so temporary. And will be phases that pass, but you have to make it through those ugly phases in life in order to give you the most precise look of worth for making it through those awkward times. Wait till summer comes, and you get those braces off your teeth, smile more confidently, for September to come through, and you feel like this new human. Well, not many of the school friends were seen in June, July, or August, so they wonder, who the hell are you? Same person you knew, but now a different version that is shining through. It's just being mindful in these moments of standing up for me. Well, I seem so respectful to others, but I know there's others that have to be struggling the same way because it's scary and it's hard. But you have to choose your heart and your hard, because it's going to be hard either way. At least in the moments that I'm hyperfixating on where I could have done better, I have to show respect for my truth, not who I don't even know who, And it's my my dignity, integrity, respect for my reputation, me as a human being, because I could have also done less if I didn't stand up for me at all inevitably. Not standing up has led me to just telling people anything or letting them say whatever they want to me, and that it's not true about my life. I've tried to be mean, making myself smaller, assuming other people would leave, and I've been silent. I've nodded and I've agreed, and that's no way to stand up for anybody. Like a grumpy old man who's mean. But really, he's probably calling out for a connection with somebody as he grunts and he groans because there's so many thoughts in his head. And he feels such from life and those experiences. Like the neighbor that nobody sees while they are inside wanting someone to knock on their door. And not just for the sale of Girl Scout cookies. Like the Sandlot from 1993. And all the kids thought that because they didn't see the neighbor and his dog was protective, drooling, and appeared mean. Yet one day, they knocked on his door to retrieve a baseball they could not reach, to find that the neighbor that they never knew was a blind man who they related so much more to them than they ever anticipated to see. If you feel like with the person you are with that they like you best as long as you just sit there in silence, smile, nod, and agree, well, guess what? That person was never meant to be. So you have to get up and stand up for all that you know is right for your life. And I don't mean Bob Marley's song from 1973's time. Don't just listen to the preacher. You can create your heaven on earth to see the light and stand up for your rights, and you're worthy. But creating that heaven means respecting yourself to your highest power. Know your decree with confidence and grace for the claim of the integrity that you can face. You can allow people to walk away because you didn't allow them to act or treat you a certain way. It does not make you crude, and it does not make you mean. Standing up for yourself. If a person walks away, that's because they can't handle a person who sets boundaries. And like Mel Robbins says, let them leave. Let them not invite you. Let them be. Because they are showing you who they are. And like Maya Angelou said, believe. Maybe they want to gossip, and that's not you. Would you rather be alone and maintain your own energy? Or would you rather be around others who are unaligned with whom you want to be? I don't believe that a person ever needs to necessarily say anything about who they are in order for you to see their truth. Simply pay attention to how they act, to gain perspective of who to let in your circle. You don't know who they are, but you know you. It's the waiter theory when you go on a date with someone new. How does the other person treat a stranger, a server? Is it kind or is it mean? Or is it kind of mean? A condescending kindness, especially on a first date where you are just getting to know somebody. That says enough. Don't question anything else. Their personality just showed you how it is, how it's always been, and how it was, and how it's always going to be. Start to imagine a future timeline if they lived with you. What if they received a call from a bill collector, or got an overcharge of a missed payment, or the grocery store clerk for not taking the coupon they had expired while they scream at the cashier beside the register, "Get your manager to override this for me." For what? A mistake that you made to not read the small print used by December 18th? You can see what they would do. Pay attention, as it will not be the first time those character traits come through. Patterns repeat. Personality traits especially, so let them be or leave. Don't overthink that it is you. You made the choice to say no or yes in the future. So let them show you. Be the wise old owl who doesn't speak, but pays attention and chooses because you set boundaries. Stand tall, walk strong, and be more mindful than you ever could. because you have core values, yourself, and what you deserve, and it's so crucial to set boundaries. I love you.